Hey everyone! Welcome back to Notarized by Cristy, your go-to channel for everything you need to know about becoming a notary in Louisiana. Today we're diving into a crucial topic for the Louisiana Notary Exam: conveyance and mortgage of immovables. If you're studying for the exam or just want to get a solid understanding of the basics, this video is for you. So let's get started. First, let's break down what we mean by immovables. In Louisiana law, immovables refer to property that cannot be moved. Think land, buildings, and even things like standing timber that are attached to the land. Unlike movable property, immovables are treated with specific legal requirements, especially when it comes to buying, selling, or mortgaging them. The conveyance, or transfer, of these properties must be done according to strict legal standards, which we're going to break down next. When it comes to conveyance, or the transfer of ownership of immovable property, there are two common types you need to know for the exam: cash sales and credit sales. Let's start with cash sales. A cash sale is a sale where the full purchase price is paid at the time of sale. The act must be executed in an authentic act before a notary public and two witnesses. This is crucial because, without this form, the sale is not legally effective. Remember, authenticity is key here. Then, there's the credit sale, which is where the buyer pays over time. In a credit sale, the seller retains something called a vendor's privilege, which ensures the seller gets paid if the buyer defaults. This privilege must be recorded in the public records to be enforceable against third parties. Now, let's talk about mortgages. A mortgage is essentially a security interest granted over an immovable to secure the payment of a debt, usually a loan. For the mortgage to be enforceable, it must meet specific requirements. The key elements include debtor's identity, property description, promissory note, and signatures. These elements ensure that the mortgage is clear, enforceable, and linked to the specific property being mortgaged. One thing to keep in mind is the confession of judgment clause. This allows for an executory process, meaning the lender can foreclose more quickly if the borrower defaults. Here are a couple of other basic terms you'll encounter frequently within the topic on conveyances and mortgages. First is Paraph, which is a notation made on a promissory note by the notary to link it to the mortgage. This step is essential in ensuring that the obligation is clearly documented. Another important term is counterletter, which is used when parties want to keep certain terms private. For example, if the real intent behind a sale or mortgage differs from what is publicly recorded, a counterletter might be used to document the true agreement. And here are some key takeaways to remember for the exam. Number 1. Cash sales of immovables must be done by authentic act to be legally effective. Number 2. In a credit sale, the seller retains a vendor's privilege that must be recorded to protect their right to payment. Number 3. Mortgages must include essential elements like the property description and promissory note to be enforceable. Number 4. A confession of judgment clause can allow for quicker foreclosure through an executory process. And number 5. Understanding terms like Paraph and counterletter is crucial for dealing with real estate transactions. Keep these points in mind as you study, and you'll be well prepared for questions on conveyance and mortgages of immovables. Thanks so much for watching. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to help you out. Good luck on your notary exam, and remember, you've got this. See you in the next video on Notarized by Cristy.